I used to think, just write great content, and Google will shower you with traffic. That's not the world we live in anymore. Recent estimates show that a staggering 60% of Google searches end right there on the search page, without a single click to a website. Google has transformed. It's no longer just a search engine. It's a visibility engine. So if you're serious about getting real visitors to your site in 2025, you need to think beyond blog posts. In this video, I'm going to break down 7 free methods we use to attract actual human visitors. And I'll give you a simple 14-day action plan you can copy and implement immediately. For each tactic, I'll explain why it works, show you exactly how to do it, and give you a quick example. My advice? Pick 2 or 3 of these, run them in parallel, and make sure you use UTM links to track everything. That way, you'll know exactly which efforts are paying off. First up, Quora. This platform ranks incredibly well for questions. People search for something on Google. A Quora answer pops up, and you can borrow that visibility. Here's how you do it. First, find or create a question in your niche that matches a long-tail search query. Second, write a genuinely helpful answer. Start with a short definition, provide 3 clear steps, and maybe add a mini fact. Finally, add a contextual link back to your detailed guide and another link in your profile bio. Don't forget to use UTM tracking. For example, for a search like best free ways to get website traffic, you could create that exact question on Quora and answer it yourself with a simple 3-step framework, then link back to your full guide. Next, let's talk about parasite SEO. I'm talking about using high-authority platforms like Medium and LinkedIn articles. These sites have massive domain authority, which means your content can get indexed and ranked by Google much faster than it would on a brand new website. The strategy is to pick a long-tail keyword with clear user intent, like a comparison article, a step-by-step guide, or a checklist. Publish your article on Medium or LinkedIn with clean subheadings, maybe a comparison table, and a single clear call to action pointing to your website. A pro tip for Medium. If you have the full version of the article on your own blog, set the canonical URL to point to your site. This tells Google your site is the original source. For instance, an article titled X versus Y, 2025, which one should you choose? Can rank incredibly fast on Medium for low to medium competition keywords. Tactic number 3, launch a lightweight forum. User-generated content is a powerful compounding asset. Every single question and reply becomes a new indexable page for Google to find. Plus, Google has even added a dedicated forums filter to its search results. To get started, you can spin up a simple forum using software like Discourse or BB Press. Open up 3 useful categories to get the conversation started. Then, seed the forum with about 10 real questions and answer 1 or 2 of them yourself. Invite 10 people from your email list or existing community to join. To keep it active, pin weekly discussion prompts. For example, a simple thread titled, "What's your biggest marketing win on the smallest budget?" can eventually rank and pull in tons of long-tail search traffic. Moving on to high-value commenting. And no, I'm not talking about spam. Top comments on popular blogs and high-traffic YouTube videos can drive consistent referral traffic to your profile for months, sometimes even years. The key is to pick 5 to 10 high-traffic pieces of content in your niche. Instead of leaving a useless great post, comment, write a genuinely useful mini case study or a thoughtful counterexample, something around 6 to 10 lines long. To give it an initial boost, you can share a link to your comment on platforms like X or LinkedIn to nudge some early engagement. Imagine leaving a comment like, "Here is how I approach this with a tiny budget. Just 2 steps, and here was the real outcome." People who find that valuable will click through to your profile to learn more. Tactic 5 is video syndication. One script, 6 platforms. Video absolutely dominates social feeds. A single 30-second vertical video can be repurposed and posted across YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram and Facebook Reels, Pinterest video pins, and even Rumble. The process is simple. Record a 25 to 35-second video with a strong hook, 3 bullet points, and a call to action. Post it everywhere. Add a clear link in the description or in a pinned comment. As a bonus, embed that YouTube short into a related blog post on your website. This can significantly improve the time visitors spend on your page. For example, you could create a short titled AI Keyword Research in 30 seconds. Find your seed keyword, generate 25 long tails, check the SERP, and publish. Then you link to your full detailed walkthrough. If you have a local or service-based business, you cannot ignore Google Business Profile. Why? Because it appears above the organic search results for local queries. It's free, fast to set up, and instantly builds trust with photos and reviews. Make sure you verify your profile, fill out all the categories and services you offer, and add your website link with a UTM parameter. Then commit to posting weekly updates, answering questions in the Q&A section, and actively asking your happy customers for honest reviews. You can track the calls and website clicks it generates directly in your analytics. Even a service area profile for freelancers or agencies can drive a steady stream of local leads without spending a dime on ads. And our 7th tactic is Reddit. Threads on Reddit often rank on Google for years. The audience can be tough, but they are also highly qualified and engaged. The strategy here is to play the long game. Pick 3 subreddits relevant to your niche, read their rules carefully, and focus on providing value first. Post helpful content twice a week. Start with a DR or summary, then break down your advice into clear steps and avoid any hard selling. If the subreddit rules allow, you can put your link in the first comment or in your profile. And make sure you reply quickly to any comments to keep your thread active and visible. A simple post titled, "How I Did X," with screenshots and steps, can get a ton of upvotes and drive long-term search traffic. As a bonus, think about this. Quora answers, your small forum, and high-value comments all work together to create automated backlinks and brand mentions over time. As long as the content you're creating genuinely helps people, others will naturally link to it and talk about it. All right, here's your 14-day action plan to put this all into practice. Days 1 and 2, post 4 Quora answers and create 1 new question of your own. Days 3 and 4, publish 1 article on Medium or LinkedIn, focusing on a comparison or a checklist. Days 5 and 6, launch your forum, seed it with 5 threads, and invite 10 people. Days 7 and 8, leave 5 high-value comments on big blogs or videos. Days 9 and 10, upload 4 vertical video shorts and embed 2 of them in your blog posts. Days 11 and 12, set up or optimize your Google Business Profile. And on days 13 and 14, share 2 useful posts on Reddit and make sure to reply to every single comment. The goal isn't to abandon Google, but to complete it. Pick 2 or 3 of these tactics, commit to them for 2 weeks, and track your results with UTMs. If you want my templates, scripts, and checklists make this even easier, head over to digitalwork21.com and be sure to subscribe for more practical playbooks just like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.